ready for two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Lee in at the three. Here's Bottoms. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Outside Carter. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball to the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. EA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Indiana now, following the score by Detroit. Here's Lee. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Up top, Carter. Over Siakam. Carter can't get it to go.
And that's a good look for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Lee. He drops it from range.
So what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Cunningham finds Carter. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Siakam against Carter. And Carter with the block. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The three gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Halliburton. 23 points his last outing. Cunningham against Zubac. Carter from outside. And Detroit another three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And timeout call by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Cade Cunningham.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Lee. The three is up. Drops in the three. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Carter. Had a career gain his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Halliburton for three. And again! It's the Pacers from deep.
At the perimeter, Haliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Pass to Winters. And here's Carter. He's covered by Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Nembhard. Oh, Carter with the block. And they'll keep possession. So they take the lead. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Carter, a screen on Nembhard. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Haliburton. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Bottoms. Back to Cunningham. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Haliburton. Back to Lee. 6 to shoot. Zubac screen. Back to Haliburton. Beyond the arc. Going with the rebound. The Pistons leading. Pass to Winters. From deep. Gets the three to fall.
The teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Here comes the ball destroy. Hit the Pistons answer.
Best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. Pass to Neesmith. Haliburton looking over the floor. And Indiana misses again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Lee. Will it go? That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Lee's got 12 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Now here's Halliburton. Back to Lee. From deep three-point land. The Pistons clear it. To the inside. Here's Bottoms. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Halliburton up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Halliburton pass to Zubac. That one's good. This game is all even.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Well, Detroit's shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Carter, a screen on Halliburton. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Cunningham. 10 points for him.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Lee. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. BA, back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Substitutions. Here's Bottoms. He's scoreless. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, screen on McConnell. Now here's Stewart. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Now here's Siakam. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Gafford with a screen on Harris. To the middle. And stolen by Stewart. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, scoring in this league is never easy, and that's why you need a guy like Cunningham on your team. Somebody who can beat tight coverage.
Here's Bottoms. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Bottoms. Connects from downtown. And now it's an 11-point Pistons lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. 1:21 left to play in the first. Cunningham passes the ball. And Harris throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
McConnell outside. Outside Neesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Stewart against Gafford. McConnell outside. Clock at 4. Over Cunningham. McConnell's shot is off.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Bottoms. Kicks it out to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Siakam finds Gafford. Now here's Halliburton. Pounded by Harris. Halliburton misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And the bucket is good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan, a great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Detroit on top. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
They've got Duren, and it's Winters in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. McConnell looking around. That shot, no good. Detroit leading by 15. Pass to Winters. Carter from outside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Detroit shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Thompson outside. Fader on the way, and Carter gets it to go. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Winters. Carter on the wing. Middleton covering. Here's Jenkins. The 3-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside. Duren with a steal. Here we go. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Lee. To stop the drought. Off the left rim and out. The Pistons lead by 22. And here's Duren. Outside Carter. Now here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. November. Let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Pistons. Still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers, a game back.
Checking out Indiana. It really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Stolen by Middleton. McConnell outside. Pass to Lee. Can they get it? Indiana again missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Middleton passes to Lee. Back to Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Here's Winters. 27 points his last game. And the dunk by Duren.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's McConnell. No points yet. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Winters.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Lee. And he goes in for the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Jenkins. Here's Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. And he drops that one in. Winters has got 5.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now here's McConnell. Right now averaging 6 a game. Lee misses.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Thompson passes to Winters. Let's go with a 3. Jenkins misses. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Gafford. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Middleton against Carter. Middleton, left side. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Winters. Winters has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jenkins. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Winters. Misses the three. Well, the Pacers shooting around 41%. Here's Jenkins. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Outside Carter. The three ball. That one goes. And that's his ninth made shot in 12 attempts.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Ooh, ripped away. 3 on 3. Here's Thompson, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's McConnell. No points so far. Lee misses.
Yeah, he just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Gafford against Duran. Thompson outside. Pass to Winters. Launches it. Basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 7 assists in the game. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Gafford with a screen on Carter. Middleton against Carter. Shoots from 14. Middleton, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Winters. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. The steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Outside Carter. Goes up from the top of the key. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Carter's got 30 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Lee. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Pass to Winters. And here is Thompson. Outside Carter. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. Lee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And let's swing it over to the side. Oh, my goodness!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Winters. Lets it fly. Here's Jenkins. Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Jenkins, no good on the 3. Well, the Pacers shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Neesmith passes to Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lee.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
No good from outside.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward. Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
McConnell outside. Pass to Lee. Duran with a steal. Here's Jenkins. He's marked by McConnell. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. The Pistons, number 1. The Pacers, 4.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
Indiana making a switch here. Zubats, he's checked in for Gafford. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Middleton. Nembhard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Now here's Cunningham. coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And he also forced a number of turnovers, ending the night with 3 steals.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Detroit. That one's good for 2. 8 points for Ivica Zubac.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Bottoms. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
The catch and flush in one motion. Duren presents a big target out there.
The Pacers shooting 41% in this game. Halliburton, the pass to Lee. Shoots over Thompson. Lee misses. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Detroit. Cunningham looking it over. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Here's Lee. He's coming off a 40-point game against Toronto.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
From deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Detroit. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Indiana Pacers.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Lee in it to 3. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Halliburton to 3. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Nails it from 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Lee. Looking to end this cold spell. Pulls it. Offensive rebound. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Winters. Winters has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Detroit shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night.
one.
And that one falls for Carter. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, B.A., made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire career.
That was a shocker for sure. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Duren, the screen. Carter, the pass to Duren. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And there it is for him. Nembhard's got his first points of the night.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Here's Winters. Give him 8. Count the basket.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Haliburton, the pass to Lee. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
They set the screen. Pass to Carter. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Haliburton. Zubac, screen. Shot is up. Haliburton misses. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Winters. Carter from outside. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Haliburton. Back to Zubac. Down it goes. And a great assist by Haliburton. Zubac has got 10.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Haliburton outside. Fires the 3. Duren with the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
Now, the breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Now Haliburton. To the paint. Here's Zubac. No luck on that one. Good D by Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. And there's the rejection. Right side, Nesmith. Now Haliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Lee's got 19 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Bottoms. Here's Winters. Jacks up a 3. Hey, about 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Down low. Stolen by Carter. Here's Bottoms. Defended by Haliburton. Outside Carter. Over Haliburton. Carter, good. Carter's got 41.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Lee. He shoots. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Winters. Offensive board. Here's Duren. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Neesmith. Haliburton outside. Shot to stop the run. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
One shot. One shot.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Indiana. To the inside.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Lee. And here's Siakam. Here's Lee. Haliburton outside. Throws it up high. Duren with a steal. Cunningham outside. Here's Bottoms. It falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists now tonight. Inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Fires for 3. And Detroit another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Siakam outside. Here's Lee. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Here's Bottoms. He's got 9. Outside Carter. Duren, the pass to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Winters can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Haliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Lee. This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Back to Cunningham. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. The league leaders in free throw percentage. So both teams changing it up here. Stolen by Gafford. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Gafford. Halliburton outside. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Substitution number 3, TJ McConnell.
So it's the Pacers now. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford finds Nembhard from downtown. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 41% since halftime. And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Now Stewart. He's guarded by Gafford. Detroit moving the ball around. McConnell with a steal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And he sinks the second. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Stewart outside. Robinson for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And stolen by McConnell. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Nembhard for 3. No good there. The Pistons shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside Robinson. Pulls up. The shot comes out.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Siakam with it. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Counted.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
1 shot.
So it's the Detroit Pistons making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Cade Cunningham, and it's Carter in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lead, and it's locked. They've got numbers. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Well, the Pacers shooting about 41%. McConnell outside.
screens.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Well, the Pistons shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Carter.
Two. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Pass to Lee. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Winters. Winters has got 9 rebounds now. Shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now McConnell. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Lee. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, swiped away. Lee into the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Pistons have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Back to Carter. Rebound by Middleton. And for Indiana, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Cunningham passes to Winters. Such a wide-open look.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved, a true catalyst for this offense.
Winters has gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop. Pass to Lee. Here's Gafford. And the jumper from down low is true.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Winters, the pass to Stewart. Here's Winters. Carter from outside. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Cunningham from deep. Good! Another from three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Pass to Lee. With the fadeaway. No good, off the front rim.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Bottoms. The three. Gafford grabs the miss. And here's Neesmith. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's McConnell. And Carter with the block. Here's Bottoms. Middleton covering. For three. Carter can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stolen by Carter. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Again, the miss by the Pistons. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Just rising up to the rim. Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Stewart against Gafford. Outside Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Gafford the screen. Three-pointer is up. Middleton gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Launches it. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's McConnell. He can't get that one to fall. Cunningham with some nice D. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, B.A., the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They can improve.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Lee into the lane. Over Carter. The bank shot, no good. The Pistons have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Winters. Fires in the triple. Winters has got 20.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Gafford. Pass to Lee. And here's Neesmith. Gafford with a screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Pistons have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. And it's all from three-point range. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Gafford. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Now here's Cunningham. And the three off target. Middleton passes to McConnell. Here's Lee. They still need this. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 26 points for him.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Puts up a three. And it's Cunningham missing. The Pacers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Winters. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries. McConnell against Cunningham. McConnell outside. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Cunningham.
Look, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Now here's Cunningham. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 27.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them it.
Here's Lee. From the stripe. It's hauled in by Bottoms. And here's Cunningham. Now here's Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Outside Carter. Now here's Stewart. Cunningham outside. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Gafford against Stewart. They need this. Lee, the pass to McConnell. Looking to get back on track. A rebound by Detroit.
Good contest. Can't let them have open shots from mid-range. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game. The calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside, en route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Gafford. Siakam comes in for Chris Middleton. Nembhard, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. From deep three-point range, Lee misses. Cunningham with the ball. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to present our player of the game.